What up? And today I'm gonna show you how I made these buffalo ranch wings. Okay, let's get into it. And I paired them with some garlic parmesan wedges. The whole meal was air fried, but let's get into it. So first off, I found a family pack of wings at the store, which never happens, and it was under $10, which never happens. Like every so often, my local grocery store, they have a spur of the moment sale where like they'd be like 99 cents a pound, $1.99. It just be a spur of the moment, and I just so happen to be in there, and then boom, I find me a deal because I love me a deal. Okay, I'm trying to get more into couponing because that's crucial. They not still sending coupons out for nothing. We need to be using them, you know. At least that's what I think. So at this point, I'm just cutting the wings in half and making them wingdings because that makes more wings. If you want to leave them whole, you can, but I want to have more wings, so we cut them up. It lasts longer. And I've heard of people eating this part right here, the little part I'm cutting off right there. I've heard of people eating that, and I don't usually. I just kind of cut them in half like I do, and then just keep moving. But I've seen people really tear them things up, like they just so tasty or something. But I didn't even think you could eat them because it don't seem like it's much meat. Let me know if y'all ever ate that piece. That piece of the flat right there that I cut off. Because I ain't never did that. But let me know if I'm missing out on something. Okay. But yeah, that's all I'm doing right here. Is making wingdings. Because I love me a wingding. I love whole wings, but I'm a small portion type of girl. I don't like big portions. So snack size things are perfect for me. If it's too much, it's going to be overwhelming. Like, because my eyes be bigger than my stomach. Way bigger than my stomach, and I'll be feeling like I'm just hungry enough to eat a horse, and I cannot. I could barely finish half my plate sometimes, but I digress. So this was it. This is the seasonings I'm going to be using, and we're gonna get into it. So first, I started off with seasoning, and make sure you pat your wings dry after you clean them and stuff like that, so the seasoning can really stick on there. So I seasoned it with some Sazón, some garlic and herb seasoning, some black pepper, some lemon pepper, and some Shawhan Farms Creole rub. Now, Shawhan Farms been looking out, okay? And I really love them for that because now I got 3 seasonings. They sent me the jerk seasoning, they sent me the Creole rub, and they sent me the barbecue seasoning. And I love all 3 of them because they are such a great addition of flavor. And I love that. I love flavor and I love experimenting. Like, the more seasonings for me, the better, because it allows me to be able to mix some things up. See what tastes right together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I create and I make magic. I make whatever come on my mind, I just make it. Like whatever I could with anything that comes to mind, I'm gonna make it life. I'm gonna put it to life, and it's gonna be a great creation, and it's gonna be by me. Now, when you're done, mixing them wings up, this is how it should look. You should be able to see that seasoning. Then we're gonna put it to the side just for a little bit. Maybe as long as the longer you let it sit, the better. Okay? The longer you can let it sit, the better. I let it sit for like an hour or so, but we will be coating them in buffalo ranch. So, stay tuned. You're going to see what I'm doing. So, I started off putting them in the air fryer. I cooked them on 400 for 30 minutes total. Okay? 30 minutes. Shake them halfway. Flip them. Shake them. Whatever you do. Just make sure you do that. Okay? This is how they was looking. Halfway. Tasty. They was already looking good. You know what I'm saying? Already looking good. This was when they were finished. Now, you can leave them in as long as you want, but we like a little crispiness in this house. We like them almost tasting like they was barbecued a little bit. Yes. Now, this is the ranch seasoning. Now, I found this it was not by the ranch and like the ranch seasonings. It was by it was in the seasoning aisle. So now by the ranch seasoning is where I found this. I don't know where it's going to be in your store, but it wasn't where I would have thought it was going to be. So that was the buffalo ranch seasoning. This is just half the wings right here because I got the other half cooking. So I just, coated them and shook them up in these Priority Chef bowls, which I love also. Priority Chef sent me mixing bowls and all sizes, okay? So I can make anything. I be coating things, seasoning things. I do all type of things with these bowls. But shaking up wings is perfect. And look at that. Look at that. You see that buffalo ranch? You see it. I just wanted to show you how tender they was. Like, oh, it was so hot I was burning my fingers, but I just had to show you. I love a fresh wingling. Now, this was when I got done cooking all the wings. I coated them with the rest of that buffalo ranch seasoning, and I shook them up. Okay? Shake them up real well. Real well. Just make sure you hold that top, but shake them up. Shake them up. Whatever you got, just shake them up real good. We want them completely coated in this buffalo ranch. Okay? Completely. We need all the flavors. Okay? That's what we doing this for. We doing it for the flavors. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. I had to shake it up a little bit more. I ain't like that little ashiness that was on that wing. And look at that. I know you want one. Go on and take one. Go on and take one and taste it. It's good, ain't it? I know. This air fryer wings are better than the traditional chicken wings. Especially if you're trying to be on the health tip and you don't want no flour, use no flour or nothing like that. This is perfect. Just throw them things in the air fryer. I be throwing almost everything in the air fryer. You could pretty much cook everything in the air fryer, you know? And this was it. This was the finished product. Look at the wings glistening. Go on and make this, y'all. Go on and make it and let me know if you do. And make sure you go like and follow and subscribe and follow my Instagram. Follow my Instagram. We trying to raise all the platforms up, okay? All of them.